Alright, I need to move this light. That should be good, yeah? Alright, welcome to the stream. Today, I'll be playing the list that made 3rd place in the Super Qualifier. But I'm gonna go over results for actually playing as per usual. Yeah, let's just go over the results first. I think that makes more sense, to be honest. So let's go over the typical weekend challenges. On the Saturday challenge, we had Esper All-Star, TSP Kendrick just straight up winning. This list, now here's a little something about Esper. The list, I don't think that 3 color control is optimal, because like the mana base is kind of a train wreck, but it has to be to accommodate Archmage's Charm, Cryptic Command, and still be able to play Kaya's Guile and whatever, like Supreme Verdict. The mana base and Fatal Push, like early on, the mana base has to be bad. So I'm not sure if this is like the optimal control version. Like maybe blue-black foregoing the planeswalkers could be a thing, or just classic blue-white, just being very consistent. However, I think that this player is just so good it doesn't really matter. Then we have quite a surprise, to be honest. We have a Scape Shift build, bringing some really weird one-offs. Like Relic in the main is weird. Turn Timber is kind of fine. Both Titan and Dryad are very high value. Like 2 copies of Sweltering Sun is just weird. But yeah, the deck is still, you know, Valakut still kills people. Then we have Yawgmoth Evolution, pretty cool deck. We have the Abomination, that is 5 color Niv Mizzet running Yorion. I've said my piece about this deck. I think it's bad. I think this deck is terrible. But it gets by because Kaya's Guile is really strong right now. Lightning Helix is somewhat good right now. And when your opponents are dirtling, you having 4 Bring to Light and then all of these slow haymakers just kind of blows open the game. Like this deck runs a lot of dead hair, which I really don't like. Then we have Blue-Red Prowess. I've yet to play Blue-Red Prowess just because the mana base, like 4 Spire Bluff and 4 Stormwing, aren't that cheap, and I'm not the biggest fan of Prowess. As a whole, I just don't like a red deck that needs to somewhat mull to find I don't know. I'm bad at I think I could put it like that. I'm bad at Prowess, and I haven't had the energy to learn, so I still haven't gotten all the pieces to try it out. I'm probably gonna try the Boros version that's gonna come around with Strixhaven, just because, again, I don't have to get any cards for that version, so probably testing that one. But again, I'm not very good at it, so don't expect I don't expect those streams to be very win heavy. What else do we have here? In 6th place. Whoa, this list is wild. Wow, this list is really wild. What is this? It's like the deranged baby of Scapeshift and Niv. Another list that looks terrible, but probably gets by just because if your opponent dirtles, your haymakers just are too good. I don't know. I hate these types of lists. Then some classic 4-color control, because that's what control should be doing. And Abzan Shadow. Well, so no Heliod in this top 8. I kind of don't like that, because Heliod's always going to be strong, but if it's missing top 8s, then it's not strong enough, and I hate that matchup. Are there any burns here? So 2 burns is what I'm getting. Pretty straightforward list. I just like when sideboards go heavy on 2 copies, but you know, the less Firewalkers you're playing, the happier I am for you. And similar to the previous one, I like this sideboard more. Yeah, okay. So this is weird. Burn keeps placing. Most of the deck is just good. Sunday. That's Sunday challenge. Prowess. Oh, so this one was a split. I know that one. I know that the Prowess and the Esper control split it. Which essentially means that they're in the finals and they say, okay, let's handshake this and split the prizes. I'll send you your half after the league or the event. Then we have Heliod. I really hate this deck. Like, I just hate that you can. I usually say it like this because I honestly think that's how it happens. I hate that the deck can just stumble upon infinite life, and by that I mean that the deck can just awkwardly go turn 1, Arbor Elf, you kill it. Turn 2, it drops something shitty like a Mentor. You kill that too. Then they play land and they pass. Then you develop your board. Then they play land pass. You're proactive, and then they go, oh, Collected Company, Heat Heliod, and Spike Feeder, and I have infinite life. And everything that you've done as a deck that wins through combat is just irrelevant. Hey Owen, how's it going? Just reviewing the weekend results before playing the list that made 3rd in the Super Qualifier, which I'll cover in a bit. Hey Pride, how's it going? Again, just reviewing results and then playing the top placing list from the Super Qualifier. Is this 4-color control? No, this is 5-color Niv. I don't like it. I can't like this list. I think it gets by because Kaya's Guile is weirdly good right now. And Helix is kind of good right now. Like, as soon as these spells stop being as good as they are, this deck just crashes and burns, in my opinion. Yeah, you know what? I've been thinking that burn isn't in an amazing place, but like burn just keeps placing. Like, there in every big event, there's like 1-2 copies in the top 32, which is something. yes, I think that with the new, though this is relevant, the new creatures with Magecraft don't get their triggers from Bauble, which is relevant because if you're playing with both of them in Boros, then maybe you're not going all in the 4 baubles. But I think that if you're playing a spell value deck like Prowess, you should play 2-3 baubles. I'd start out with 2, or rather, I will start out with 2 because the deck does play lures in the side, but not with a whole set. But yeah, I think it's good there. Again, because the reason I don't think that Bauble is good in Burn with Lurrus is because in Burn, Lurrus very rarely comes down. Like, there are very few games where you're putting Lurrus in hand, waiting a turn, putting it down, cracking a Bauble, waiting another turn to maybe draw your final spells. I think that cracking canopies is much more worth it. Usually don't have mana to do both. But, you know, that's why I'm playing it today. I'm gonna test it out, see if I'm missing something. Like, in theory, to me, it sounds bad, but I don't know. Call it. No, I don't know if irresponsible would be the best word, but I think it's irresponsible to claim a list of my favorite archetype is bad without testing it first. That makes sense. So Sunday challenge, another Heliod. Hammer Time. Hammer Time is such an annoying deck. Like, sometimes they play like 2 creatures and scoop, and sometimes they just nut on you so hard. Jund, you gotta commend these Jund players. Just keep placing. Just think that 8 walkers in Jund like is. No, it's fine. Boros Prowess is like the hot Boros what do you call it when you build a deck? Brew right now. It's the hot Boros brew. So we can talk about it here freely. Seems better than mono red. Yeah, mono red. The old versions had some advantages, but with the flyers from blue and with Lurrus plus these new 1-drops from white, I think that just straight mono red is slightly worse. So yeah, I like the 16 creature package. Yeah, Crash Through is going to be really important in those. How many lands is this? 18. Yeah, that's fair with Crash Through, Light Up the Stage, Metamorphose, Bauble. Yeah, I really like this list, to be honest. This is very close to what I... Wait, let me... This might be card for card. I'm thinking of running... Oh, no Baubles here. Oh, I'm running Wild Slash. Okay, so a bit different. This was my take on it. Yeah, it's gonna be. I think it's gonna be quite good. Flourishing Fox is obviously Lumimancer, and Tranith Healer is obviously Let's Scribe. I probably won't play Boros Charm. I think I'd up the count of these, and maybe split like some numbers here. Yeah, I think Crash Through is very cool, but I think that blue-red doesn't want to use it because they have flyers. Here you really need the pseudo evasion of Crash Through. I think that in this meta, playing Wild Slash is good because Wild Slash gets very easy to enable and you get to kill Oriok champions. That's something I'd look into doing. Maybe Kara light up the stage. Like 2 baubles that might be something I'd look into doing. Just because I don't know, light up the stage is good, but I think that cutting 1 is reasonable. But yeah, that would also be my direction. Then Abzan Shadow, and again, let's see how many burn players. So just one. I also think placed similarly on the previous challenge with basically the same list. Alright, so something that I've noticed is that burn is always placing, but it's always the same players. I'd love to get in contact with some of them, especially the one. Let's look at the super qualifier here. So Seaksmoo 1, easily one of the best Tron players around, to be honest, and tagged his list for the meta. As you can see, no Karn, the Great Creator package, because Karn is slow and grindy, and Shadow, Izzet Prowess being the top dogs of the meta means that games aren't really whoa, what's this version of Ugin? That's beautiful, holy shit. Sorry, I was saying mutagenic growth seems important to protect. Yeah, mutagenic growth is probably a 3 of with Lumimancer. I wouldn't go under 3. So yeah, this list is just very focused on beating those bad matchups. Notably, Karn is very good at beating Infinite Life, because, you know, if you can reset the game and start with their Infinite Life combo, just kind of win. And then, well, speaking of the devil, Heliod, then here's the list that I'll be playing today. I copied it card for card, even though I think that in leagues you won't play Wear and Tear, you'll play Smashed Smithereens. But I'm just copying this list. It's something that I don't love doing, because I think that you should always adapt the list to your playstyle. But again, I'm testing the baubles in Burn with Companion Lurrus, just to make sure that it's bad. Because I've never played it, because I never had baubles, but I have them now. And I really want to know, rather, I want to make sure that this list is bad. Is essentially what I'm getting at today. Props to the player. Like this dude keeps placing with Burn, really strong player. I think that they're shooting themselves in the foot by playing the Bauble package, but holy shit, can they run with one leg only, basically. Yeah, Wear and Tear isn't amazing. Moving on. Abzan Shadow, typical list. What is this? Another Heliod. Then we have Prowess. Yeah, Prowess has been hitting the top spots a lot too. Deck's really good right now. Another Prowess and Eldrazi Tron. Keep playing Chalice. I feel like Chalice is super bad right now. Like, it does jack shit against Heliod. It honestly does jack shit against Shadow. Like, is your Chalice ever really gonna go through all the discard plus the sideboard cards they have available to beat it? I don't think so. Well, wait, this list is really underestimating Chalice. I guess Chalice just not played because Eldrazi runs such a dog shit deck. Either way, There was one other burn deck on 30th. I like this list. I like this list much more, to be honest. Personally, I prefer the 3-3-3 split here. That's a discussion for another day. All right, so that's that. Those are the results. The meta seems somewhat healthy, even when you look at the whole top 32s. Shadow, Prowess, and Heliod are clearly the best decks of the format. Heliod is probably the best deck. Like, Heliod is close to being too good. I don't think the deck is too good. I think it's close. But there's also that little thing about the deck, which is the deck playing the deck online is not great because of the infinite life not being actual infinite life, and some people don't accept that the opponent having infinite life is unbeatable for their current situation. Like, sure, if you're an amulet player and you have what's it called, Emrakul, and you're in a leading position, yeah, you can win that game. You can win that game and you should play it out. But like, if you're a burn player, your opponent has infinite life, just concede. Or you can hold it out until you're sure you can't mill them. That's a fair way of playing it. Okay, so that's actually something I'd like to touch on. I was thinking about that today, and I might. Well, I'll repeat myself if that's the case. I think that there are 3 cards right now in Modern that are forever on the ban watch list. And they are the free cantrips: Manamorphose, Mishra's Bauble, and Street Wraith. I don't think they're too good right now. I think they're definitely okay. Just recursive. Yeah, that's so easy, right? I think that those 3 free cantrips, they have enough downside that they aren't really free. Meaning that they are. Oh, the /s was, the sarcasm was assumed. Don't worry. But I think that those 3 cards have enough downside that they just aren't free includes in a lot of decks. But I do think that they're always bannable. You know, like, imagine if Lumimancer comes out and it's actually too good, just ban Manamorphose and the deck might not be as good. Or at least this is something that always happens in Modern. When your tier 0 deck gets banned down to tier 1, people assume it got banned down to tier 1000 and they just stop playing it. It was the case with Rakdos Prowess back when the companion rule was just casting them from the sideboard. Rakdos Prowess was easily a top tier deck. The rule got changed. Companions were now more expensive. The deck was still really, really strong. Easily a top contender for best deck in Modern, but people just abandoned it because nobody likes to play a deck that got nerfed. Especially Spikes. They hate playing a deck that got nerfed. They just look for the new high. Yeah, I'm not saying that those cards are bannable, that they should be banned. I think that they are bannable in the sense that since they're free cantrips, it's very easy to break them, right? Like if Manamorphose gets banned, I personally wouldn't be surprised. Like, or rather, I wouldn't be. How do I put this? Yeah, I guess I wouldn't be surprised. Like, I would disagree with the ban in the current state of Modern, but I wouldn't be surprised. Same thing for Bauble and Street Wraith. Like, if they're ever banned, I won't be surprised. Just because them being free means that if they're ever too abusable, then they're just not healthy for the format. Like, them existing doesn't really add good things to the format, right? People aren't playing those cards because, like, for fair reasons, basically. So yeah, that's my take on Lumimancer being too broken, which extends to those other two cards. And I say this as, yeah, I've ordered Mishra's Bauble in paper, so I'm technically the proud owner of all of those. So Street Wraith, Manamorphose, and Bauble. And I really wouldn't be surprised if they end up getting banned sometime in space. Now, to answer your actual question, yes, I think that buying into Boros Prowess is fine. Like, even if Manamorphose gets banned, which I very much doubt, because let's be real, Prowess is a deck that loses to removal pretty hardcore. Like, just run removal into Prowess, and they're really not in a great spot. So I don't think that Manamorphose will get banned. Or rather, I don't think that Boros Prowess will be too good. So, and even if it does get too good, Manamorphose is replaceable, right? Like, just cut Manamorphose, play maybe a gut shot, play the full set of like these cards, and you're fine. You're honestly fine. Like, chaining Manamorphose into, like, I don't know, chaining Manamorphose isn't really a thing in Prowess. It's more of a thing in Storm-like decks. So I don't think that a Manamorphose ban would hurt the deck, nor do I think that this deck will so buying Bauble and Morphos before Strixhaven. Okay, so here's the thing, the cards, like, I don't know where you're from. Like, prices in America are kind of wonky. But like, here's the situation in Europe. Buying them now is very safe. Not only are they cheap because they are still not broken, but also things are closed down. So, especially Bauble, you can get a set of Baubles for not a lot of money right now. Especially with the most recent reprint. Who knows? Like, if a little bit after Strixhaven things start opening again, and you know, Bauble isn't getting any weaker. I think Shadow. Oh yeah, that was a thing. Let me look at the. But yeah, with the recent reprints, I'd say go for them now rather than waiting. Yeah, you can get a set of Baubles for €10. You can get a set of Anamorphos from probably 5. It was also reprinted in Double Masters. Wonderful. Yeah, you can get a set for like €5. Yeah, just if you get screwed on customs, that's annoying. But aside from that, it's a decent investment because it unlocks a lot of decks for you. And if things start to look worrying after Strixhaven. They shouldn't be too hard to sell at a small loss, but I think they're safe. I think they're pretty safe. Like, I think that a lot needs to change before Bauble and Metamorphose are considered bannable. First, Heliod would need to get banned, because Heliod just keeps those two cards in check pretty hard. And then I don't even know. I don't even know how the meta evolves if Heliod gets banned. Okay, that's that. Let's play some Magic. This can go away. Let's play some Magic. So as I said before, the super qualifier burn list. Oh wow, that's a really weird split of cards. How do I sort this? Color? No. Product type? Guess that works. I hope you can see the entire list. Yes, you can. So let me just say my piece yet again. I don't agree with the baubles here. I don't agree with Kor. Rest of the side is actually pretty decent. Yeah, sure, wear and tear, KW, but card does do its job. Let's jump into a league with this list, see how it feels. Super BTQ burn. Alright, I'm gonna open my little Excel sheet in the meantime just to record my games. No, I think that keeping detailed data of your leagues is a cool way to see where you're dropping a lot of games. Like against which archetypes you're struggling the most. So today's it's already the 7th. And today is Bauble Burn. I'm gonna call this Bauble Burn just to differentiate it from the classic burn. Alright, let's get it on. We're on the draw. You know, I'm pretty sure that you're supposed to always reveal Lurrus because of the Bauble. This hand's good, it's a keep. Hoping everything's good from the stream, yeah. Alright, so this hand's pretty good. Not much to point out. Just open up with Riftbolt. You could be cheeky and play Bloodstained Mire and say go. And bolt them end of turn into Eidolon. I guess I am bolting their creature here though. Another land, classic. Do I bolt the creature here or do I suspend Riftbolt? I might. I just bolt this one, to be honest. My argument for suspending Riftbolt here is that Soulscar Mage wasn't gonna hit too hard if they play a 2-drop, which they might. Oh no, it's just to light up the stage. Oh, this is happy fun times. This is happy fun times. I'm playing this fetch now. Reducing the number of lands you have out is actually relevant. So spending that Rift Bolt's gonna be deadly for any creature he plays. Oh no, because he has Lava Dart. So if he plays the Big Bird, he has 2 draws to find a Big Bird. Kinda screwed. I can always double spell it. This is Big Bird, yeah. And I have to double spell that. Which honestly sucks. Am I in that bad of a position if I double spell him and play Eidolon? Let's think together here. If I double spell this, with double spelling him, it goes down to 9. Huh, I wonder. I guess I am supposed to double spell him here. Can he survive with mutagenic growth? So this is 3, this is 4. Mutagenic growth puts it up to 7. Oh, Gutshot makes it. Oh, wow. Drawing Searing Blaze there would have been beautiful. No such luck. Well, I've committed, so I need to go for it. Alright. This feels fine. I still have Eidolon. They're low on cards. Definitely low on cards now. Oh, there's a creature. That's annoying. Yeah, see, this is my problem with the going too heavy on the Lurrus plan. I'm not. Oh, that's a perfect draw. I am not cracking these canyons before I'm putting Lurrus in hand, to be honest. Although, well, maybe in this matchup I am, just because Eidolon into Lurrus, Eidolon is kind of strong. Does he have the save? I don't mind him having the save. Then casting Eidolon. If he has the save here, it's less likely to just have removal for my Eidolon. Does he actually have the save? Ooh, he might actually have the save. Spell. Ooh, he actually has the save. Does need to sacrifice a land though. Yeah. Okay, now we got Eidolon down. I should. This is Izzet Prowess. And him needing removal here, like on the spot, is good for me, although still not in the best position. I can't really attack here, is the big problem. Because attacking, yeah, no blocks for sure. It's very risky for him to go for it. Although he could potentially lock me out of the game. This is a very tense situation. Every spell he casts deals 1 damage to me because of the prowess, but 2 to him. But he can leave me in a low enough place where I can't actually do anything. Oh wow, that's poor. I'm sacking here. If I draw removal, I want to cast it. Land, huh? Okay, what's the situation here? I play this, I go down to 3. I go down to 3. He goes down to 3. He can still use the lava dart. Yeah. If I go down to 3 and he goes down to 3, he could still use the lava dart to ping me. He goes down to 1, attacks for lethal. So I think I like attacking here first. I play this Goblin guide. It'll still kill me. Now he needs... But well... Oh, that's a big one. It's definitely a big one. Oh, I just drew up. Okay. If I don't play the Goblin guy there, could I have done it? Don't think so. Maybe I misplayed there. Maybe I misplayed there. Maybe I did misplay there. Removing removal is fine, right? Or rather, removing a non-removal is fine. Okay, I don't think I want to go that heavy. I want to bring in Graveyard Hate. I don't think I need... Do I need the Wear and Tear? Guess I do. I guess I do. Okay. Yeah, maybe I punted that last part of it. I forgot that Bolt was basically lethal. Alright, I like this hand. This Bauble could be anything. Except the boat. I should have definitely... I'm still mulling over that last turn, essentially. I think that I should have definitely... Cracking this now. Sprite Dragon. Okay. I'm just thinking that I shouldn't have played the Goblin guide. I could potentially get in a position where I am... This feels kind of terrible. This feels kinda terrible. I have to wait on the Bauble because I don't want him shuffling it. What he's drawing away, Bedlam. Oh, that's his hand. Lightning bolt's okay. It's less okay. I would love a land here. I'd really love a land. No such luck. Everyone's also stuck on one land, which is not horrible for me. Yeah, that's dying immediately. If I find a white land, I'm in a good position. Jesus fucking hell. This especially sucks because my opponent being stuck on one land means I don't want to path a 1-drop on the other side. Yeah, I don't want to path this Swiftspear. But I might have to. I think I need to delay them until I hit the second land. They're unlocked. Like as soon as they hit that second land, they're unlocked. Oh, thank fuck. If they found a board wipe, which I doubt, they have 3 cards in hand. Sprite Dragon. Yes. I doubt they're playing like a Reign of Gore, so I should automate this trigger. That's very aggressive. So I need to do it on my turn. Well, it's fine. I'm helixing. Could actually have lethal next turn. But so could he with like a very nutty draw. That just slow rolling him is better. So always yes and always yield to make that less painful. Now just this Firewalker's on attack mode, my one's on 10. And with double helix, I don't think I need to hold back. That would be a problem. He might dart me. Not even. I guess he does want the things in the graveyard. If I find land next turn, he's dead. He's Sprite Dragon. So he's just essentially dead, I hope. I don't think that he can kill me from this position right now. Which to me feels like a win. Land equals, or that. Guess he could play Vapor Snag. Or I'll concede him playing a counterspell here and just beating me. Alright. Yeah, you knew. Who knew? Kor makes the matchup kind of easier. Honestly, I might want the third one now. He's seen my thing. So he's seen that I run Firewalker. So he might have remembered that he should run anti-Firewalker tech. Which is not always a given. Like I've forgotten tons of times to bring in not deflecting claw, dragon's claw tech. Okay, bear with me here. This end's really amazing. Searing Blaze, Helix, Kor, Eidolon. I'm gonna keep. I want to draw a fast land. Okay, that's a reasonable turn one play from my opponent. Not the best, I will admit. Am I shocking myself for this Swiftspear? Guess I am. I guess I am. Like, these 2 damage won't mean much if he kills it. I'm throwing this Swiftspear to the sharks, basically. Now, my opponent makes the very interesting play of attacking first. I might have to block. Because him attacking first tells me he either has removal for the Swiftspear and blocking is essentially forcing him to lose damage on killing my Swiftspear, or he's trying to get himself a light up the stage. Yeah, this is fine. This is fine. This is honestly fine. Like, yes, this gives him 1 extra damage off of killing my Swiftspear with the bolt, but also this doesn't let him light up the stage if he has the light up the stage, which to me feels very relevant. He has land, and all this was less relevant. Okay, still lights up the stage. This is where the wheels fall off. I feel like this is where the wheels fall off. Well, I can't not keep this hand though. This hand was very good. It goes Swiftspear, Lava Dart me, attack me for 4, maybe more. Come on, dart first, don't be that guy. Yeah, he darts. I got down to like 9, and then even Firewalker might not be enough to keep me alive. Oh, sweet merciful lord. Isn't what I need. I've had 3 draws now. It's definitely not what the numbers dictate. I shouldn't be screwing this much. I guess Magic Online disagrees. It's so weird. Whenever I keep one-landers, I feel like I screw. Like the previous game was very similar. I kept a one-lander with Bauble, which drew into a second Bauble, which drew into not a land. So that was a lot of draws, not getting land, which is very weird. Like you could argue, or rather, I could argue that I screwed 2 games in a row, which is, you know, not great. I am pathing one of my opponent's creatures though. Like for sure. And even if I, like right now, even if I draw land, I might want to Searing Blaze. Like, I honestly don't know. I honestly don't know if, like, making a proper random thing is easy enough. But Magic Online's also, you know, 20 years old. So you never know what's wrong with my opponent. Okay, so chat works. I think that if the in-game chat works, it means I've not gone down. Oh, he's alive. Like I think I'm always supposed to keep that hand, right? It had a 1-drop. And like discard down to hand size. I guess Eidolon's just useless here, right? It had like 3 great cards for the matchup. I was on the draw, which means you're more likely to draw into lands. Numbers wise, it just feels better. Oh, that's a path target. I've ever seen one. Although my opponent could very likely kill me. If he goes Metamorphose, Bolt, Lava Dart, I'm just dead. Or even Bolt Lava Dart and I'm dead. Or even Lava Dart and I'm dead. He has 8 on board. Yeah, okay. Oh, there it is. Doesn't even cast the dude. Okay, I was just destined to lose this game. So I guess I can't really be too upset about those, I guess. Okay, hopefully this isn't what the night is all about. Hopefully I'm not running into this scenario too often. It sucks because game 1 I was kind of flooding. This might be the most tilting thing about like I understand that Magic has that little variance aspect to it, but it's a lot smaller than what people make it out to be. I think it affects matchups much less than people imply it does when they can play online. Like this hand, I'm gonna keep it Has two very good creatures to start with, and it has Bauble. I heard that's good. I'm gonna keep. Guide into Eidolon is very good. This is the Arbor Elf into Blood Moon of this deck, where if things stick, I basically win on the side. I shouldn't have done it like this, but shouldn't have done it like this. Oh no. It's Jund. Yeah, I'm gonna use this to scry myself, basically. Oh, no one drop, huh? Yeah, I would have scried that to the bottom. Ah, this is not how you do it. You bobble yourself first. I don't want to bobble. Yes, everything's fine. I don't want bobble because now I have Eidolon out. Oh, that's good. Revealing useless cards for my opponent's always good. Oh. Don't you love keeping four landers that give you this many lands? I'm attacking first. I'm assuming they have like Assassin's Trophy, Abrupt Decay, something. No, huh. Okay. No spell. Are they just gonna play Liliana here? Ah, no. Wow, this is honestly amazing. This is the problem with Jund. This is the problem with Jund. What the hell's my opponent doing? Like, I'm having such a weak opener. Okay, it just concedes, sure. I'm shuffling that land away. God damn it. Flooded again. Okay, so Jund. Jund. A Skullcrack is good. Honestly, like path. I feel like Searing Blaze, like unless I know they're on a very creature heavy build with Skews, Axe Drinker, maybe even Lurrus, I think that Searing Blaze is bad. And I guess Skewer is kinda not great against them. Just because it requires me having done damage, so top decking it at 2 lands is next to useless. Oh, this hand's great. Sadly, no lands means it's a ship. Oh, come on, opponent. Don't be that guy. So far, like, Bauble hasn't been terrible. um, hasn't been good. like sure, I punted away this cry with Bauble last game, so can't really criticize the card too much. Yeah, but I'm bottoming Bauble. Like, why would I bottom a good spell to try and find to keep Bauble and try and find a good spell? And no, it's not worth it for the one Prowess trigger. This should be a discard. An Inquisition, I imagine. Hopefully my opponent isn't good and it discards away the Swiftspear. You shouldn't. You should always discard away the Goblin guy, just racks up tons of damage. Alright. That's a good draw at least. I guess I don't want more lands, so this is fine. If he has removal here, removal into Liliana would be annoying. Like collective brutality into Liliana would be annoying. Just do every mode. Okay. Actually discarded Lava Spike. That's weird. Giving the info. He has Liliana here. And just doomed to fail. No third land though. My opponent actually discarded away lands and doesn't play the second land? What is this? Come on, opponent, what is this? Am I being punked here? Like, why? Why would he discard away lands? Like, it's actually relevant for them hitting their curve. I'm still in a pretty crappy position just because of how things went. I guess I have to do it here. Holding on to spells in burn against discard decks can be problematic. What to do, what to do. I like putting lures into hand, but yeah. If I draw lands, I get Swiftspear back. Please Bloodbraid Elf here. Guess that happens. No harm done, basically. Still protected from Liliana, I guess. Opponent's still fiddling around with Ren and 6. I think I do concede to Weather the Storm here. Like, if he has it, he just has it. Wow. Watch him pop off Weather the Storm here for 9. Just bolt, okay. Yeah, I don't think I should hold on to Lurrus there. Sure. That Renin 6 is getting dangerously close to being a nuisance. Here we go. Maybe I was supposed to keep Lurrus in hand, discard as the path. A Lurrus Swiftspear here. Yeah, maybe I just screwed up there. He can now just brutality me like twice, I think. Yeah. If it's just once, I'm fine. Still 2 spells away from dying. Just need my opponent to not draw land. Yeah, he has collective brutality, so it's a bit rougher. He has to not draw land here. Like, just draw a creature, play it. Just draw a creature, play it, and then I top deck a bolt and win. Oh, he had the second one. Okay. Two spells away from winning. That's actually good, to be honest. Getting up on life is always good. He's still 1 spell away from losing. Did he draw land? No. Oh please, this is gonna be hilarious if it happens. Oh, I just had another land. Let me read it. Choose a pile to sacrifice. I sacrifice pile 1. Keep 2 lands to allow me to play everything, essentially. Even a land. Boros Charm off the top if he didn't draw land still wins me the game. Yeah, Boros Charm off the top. Let's go. Oh, no, it drew another land. I don't think I can win now. Oh, that's hilarious. Unlucky. Yeah, again, drawing the... I don't know, it just feels like drawing... I'm not gonna side in Graveyard Hate. Like, my opponent's curve was definitely very good. And he still almost lost. Like, I don't think I'm supposed to play the slow game against them. I don't think I ever win that. This hand's okay. I think... Huh, this is an interesting one. Do I value the scry or the 1 point of damage? I value the scry more or the 1 point of damage. I guess I'm valuing the 1 point of damage more. using it on them. Yeah, damage feels like the way to go here. Being on the play makes me feel like I'd rather have the damage. Oh, maybe I should have waited, because if I draw something really good here, I can wait like for the that's something I should have done. Probably won't matter much. Is this an Inquisition or a Fatal Push? A Fatal Push. Okay, that's respectable. Ah, yes, more lands. More lands. What do I think about the Lurrus version? So, a couple of things. Bauble hasn't been too bad. But I don't think like this is just something that I'm thinking about now. Does Bauble, like, what's the math with Bauble for like what's the math around Bauble for the land spell ratio? Because so far it feels like I'm flooding a lot more. Like every game that I'm not getting screwed on one-landers, I'm flooding. So I think that Bauble might be a reason why, but then again, I haven't been seeing Bauble that much. This is just a double spell turn here. I'm not waiting. Join the boat. Yeah, I know how much you like drawing lands. Yeah, but Pride, I'm still not convinced. Like, it hasn't been bad, but it hasn't been better. See, Bauble is awkward here. I think I'm supposed to wait here. Yeah, I think I'm supposed to wait there. Here's my plan. Did he seriously keep Ren and 6 in? Like, this card is garbage against me. Like, actual garbage. Like, 70 tick garbage. Now here's the deck. First, I look at what's at the top. Eidolon, cool. I draw it. Oh wow. This actually those were some amazing draws. Decking first in case he has the fatal push. No fatal push. Into Eidolon. And now he's basically dead, I hope. Although, if he plays that land, Raging Ravine is alive. Oh wow, it's actually very good. Does he have the removal here too? He does. Oh wow. Can I get a burn spell? Here it is. Here it is. Like, no cap, this would have been a burn spell, I would have been alive. If he plays a Collective Brutality, then suddenly I'm not so alive. and things just start not going Millhouse. Well, not enough. Not enough. Another card that would probably be a burn. So I hope that this like this game alone kind of goes to show just how poor it can be. Like I would have won 2 turns ago. Revealed Liliana, sure. Why did he play Liliana though? He's actually keeping it back. Smart. Yeah, you wanna know something funny? Because of this collective brutality, I need to do this now. Now he down takes Liliana on my Eidolon. Yeah. Yeah, okay. I am now 100% certain that running Baubles is plain wrong, and even running Seal of Fire is just wrong. Like, with how much Lurrus is going to be coming in. Like, I think that if there was ever a matchup that goes long, it's this one. Now the deck is just poking fun at me. Okay, so I have 1 turn. 1 turn to draw 1 burn spell. Why Seal of Fire? If you have Pirate Spellbomb costs 2 to deal damage. He has Bolt. Yeah, okay. Pirate Spellbomb costs 2 to deal the damage. Oh, I was never winning this game. Jesus fucking Christ. Whereas Seal of Fire is only 1 mana. And I have Path to deal with. Yeah, this list is absolute garbage. I had an inkling that it was as much, but now I'm sure. Yeah, the deck fucked me big time. And what's funny is that I think I draw like Bauble into Seal of Fire, which would have been Riftbolt and Skewer in my regular list, which were just lethal. And maybe I'm nitpicking, but like if that Bauble draws me into a Lava Spike or a Riftbolt or a Skewer, then I just gave my opponent a turn. And that's my issue with Bauble, is that those clutch moments just become so much worse. Just so much worse. But again, I'm kind of doing it for science, you know. It would be I don't even know how to put it. I don't think you should ever say a version of your deck is bad without testing it first. You can have an opinion, but your opinion is stronger if you have actually tested stuff. This sounds awful. Actually, bottoming a Boros Charm here seems good, just because of how the curve works out. Now my opponent discards me turn 1, and all that goes out the window. Take Monastery. Take Monastery. Come on. He's so pretty. God damn it. When did people learn that Goblin Guide has an upside instead of having a downside? Like, is that new? People should understand. It's a downside, right? Especially when you play few lands in a fetch land heavy deck. This is push. Thoughtseize. Oh wow, so it's gonna let me cast spells with Swifty on board. Now that's brave. Hey look, 1 extra point of damage. Neat. Destroying Inquisition. That's actually relevant info. Grimflayer. Huh. Oh, I get to order these. I could target this and Bauble. No, I prefer not taking the risk, to be honest. I'm playing Bauble now. Prefer him blocking, to be honest. Ion, I'm assuming you bought Metamorphose, Baubles, and then something else. As for wait, really? What does expensive mean to you, though? Wow. €2? That's actually... Wait a minute. My opponent comes from Flavor Town. Holy shit. Because Pioneer pushed the price up, like, it was unbanned, but I don't think that was a thing. But Pioneer existing pushed the price a bit upwards. Baubling myself, reveal a land, so I shuffle. Is it really? Maybe now. Yeah, makes sense. Especially if you're like, that's the thing about buying cards. Oh, that's depressing. Why is my shadow opponent playing Kaya's Guile? I guess Eidolon hits harder, right? Yeah, Pioneer somewhat pushed Bosseidon to be a 2-3. Okay then. So wait, this isn't... I'm confused. I thought this was Shadow. So this isn't Shadow? Like, what the hell's happening here? Is this Abzan midrange? Abzan Lurrus midrange? Genuinely confused at what's happening here. Yeah, I'm gonna put Lurrus into hand here. Apparently going longer than I thought it would. Because this isn't Shadow, I guess. How's Bauble been treating you? Well, last match, Bauble just lost me the game, straight up. I'm doing my first graveyard ball here. I guess I'll wait and see. But like match one, Bauble was just pretty much irrelevant. Match two, Bauble was absolutely horrible. Like Bauble and Sillifier for Lurrus legitimately gave like 2 turns to my opponent into me losing. So yeah, that kind of sucks. So far I'm not really convinced. Even as push for this. Wow. It revealed a second Inquisition? That's annoying. It's it's legitimately annoying. Guess I'm doing this now then. And then he's dead. But yeah, basically Bauble. Like I think that my gripe with Bauble is that, and this is something that I didn't think before today or this stream. Bauble shifts the ratio of spells and lands in a not good way, because it's essentially you're that opponent. It's essentially just playing 56 cards with 20 lands. And my math tells me to go the other way, which is play 61 cards with 20 lands. So I think that's funny. I don't think that Lurrus as a value piece is nearly good enough to try and play. So my opponent's playing Abzan Midrange. And I have no fucking clue what that is. I guess we'll find out. He's playing Lurrus, so Searing Blaze is probably good. I don't even know what to cut. Just cut ball. I'm just gonna cut. Just gonna cut the Bauble package. This is my plan for this league. Yeah, you can play around with numbers, but like actual burn, like my numbers for a lot of months now. Yeah, I think Ion. Thank you, Clever Boy, for the follow. I think that so Ion first. I think that the spell land ratio should be adjusted for this list. And Clever Boy, I think that the pilot is just good. I think the pilot is just really good. Because the list honestly feels bad. And it's not like it feels too much worse. Like, It's not like I'm frequently getting screwed by the whole Bauble package and whatnot. But I feel like if it screws you even once, then you're kind of screwing yourself. So that's my take on it, to be honest. If it's bad even once, then it's not worth it. Because to be honest... Oh, opponent, sweet summer child. So yeah, that's my take on it. Because the Lurrus package is not gonna win you games in the long run. Why did I keep this hand? I don't know. I saw spells, so I assumed it would be good. See, there it is. Like, I don't know, I saw Bolt and Lava Spike and 2-drops, and Boros Charm is heckin'. I mean, you say rewarded, but honestly, the math says that... for Never Punished, he says when my... ooh, I need to get Lurrus. I need to get Lurrus next turn. Which means I can't do this now. Which means I just have to pass. Okay. You say rewarded, but match 1 against Prowess, I kept even more reasonable hands and I got punished for keeping 1-landers. Like, the math doesn't lie. You're supposed to keep 1-landers on the draw if they have, like... Yeah, okay, that's fair. The math always screws me. Which is something I should be used to as a physics student, but the math does screw me quite often on stream. Like, I'm like, oof, big brain, this hand is a keep because you're mathematically... I don't even know how to say that. You have the mathematical advantage if you keep this because you have a high probability of drawing lands. Ooh. Do I risk the Kaya's Guile? I think not. I think I like just... I think this... If he takes away Skullcrack, I assume he has Kaya's Guile. But I don't think that playing around the second one is a good plan. Like, playing around them having 1 is fine. Playing around them actually finding the second one feels like a mistake. Smart opponent. He now plays the X-Drinker. Yeah, that's pretty fair. Just striving for having damage. No, but honestly, like, if your hand has like 3 1-drops and it's a 1-lander and you're on the draw, you can keep it because... Oh, this X-Drinker's gonna hurt. This X-Drinker's gonna hurt. I'm really clocked here. Can I find a Helix? Did I set out all my Helix? No. Can my opponent kill me? he can. Like, he pumps this up. Let's text on this S3. Yeah, I can pump this up to lethal and kill me. Yeah, me too. But I know that I want path. Nah. I went on seal though. Soul Guide felt kinda heavy. Yeah, but I've done the math and I know that keeping one landers on the draw with good enough one drops is mathematically correct. Because even if you're not drawing gas on your first turn, or rather, even if you're not drawing the land on your first turn, you have a very high chance of drawing the land by your second turn, and those probabilities only go up really fast once you start reaching later turns. I'm gonna play Crypt here just to send a message. He plays a Hex Drinker here. Ooh, off that land. Ooh, he doesn't have a play, really? Actually really good for me. Unless I draw a creature. God fucking damn it, he definitely has removal here. Guess he's always gonna have that removal, so I just draw it out now. Sure, push my creature, go ahead. No push, huh? Maybe he has Abrupt Decay. No removal? That's bold. It's very bold. I draw land here, I can do things. That also works. This feels right. Maybe I'm playing into... Yeah. Well, I'm probably playing into Kaya's Guile. He goes back up to 12. No, not even. He goes up to 10. Just fine, to be honest. He's kind of behind, right? I can keep the second one in hand in case I draw a Swiftspear. Guess I'm supposed to do it now. That's good, that's good. Keeping Tormod's Crypt in hand might be worth it here. If he has some form of random discard. Does he put lures in hand? Is the big question. Ooh. It's kind of a problem. Yeah, that... Wow, punished for keeping Tormod's Crypt in hand. That's gotta be the weirdest way to lose this game. Wow. Oh, okay, that's also a pretty awkward way of losing this game. I should do it now, yeah, because you can activate it multiple times. Sure. Come on, put lures in hand. Am I even skullcracking here? Guess I am. Double lingering souls, and I'm dead on board. Still not dead on board. Huh. Kinda like that, to be honest. Oh. Still not dead on board. Still not dead on board. So I just need to find a bolt, right? Again, like, I setted out all my baubles. Like, can you imagine drawing a bauble into like a rift bolt or a lava spike here? Like, that honestly feels terrible. It feels game losing. Straight up feels game losing. It is game losing. I don't know what I'm saying feels. It straight up is game losing. Smart. Doesn't have lethal, so he doesn't swing with the team. Leaves 2 behind, so... Well, I don't agree with that one. No cards in hand, so... Burn spell, let's go. Yeah, I can play around Kaya's Guile here. Just have to go for it. If we had more... Yeah, exactly. Like, if we had... Did he actually draw Kaya's Guile? Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah, not much I can do there. Yeah, like if Bauble's draw didn't have such clunkiness with our deck, I'd like it a lot more. And like there's something very special about this sideboard, right? I'm not playing Roiling Vortex because Bauble doesn't allow it. Like, Roiling Vortex is miles ahead of Lurrus Bauble in burn. I'm talking specifically burn, by the way. Like, this package is very strong. I want this stat, but in burn, it just feels terrible. And Again, let me reiterate this. I was pretty sure... Am I cute? Yes, I was pretty sure it was bad. I was pretty sure it was bad, but I wanted to actually play the list. And now I'm sure it's bad. So I went from being pretty sure to being absolutely sure. Which, you know, has value. In no way. Maybe drawing 1 or 2 cards. God, there's just so many wrong things with Bauble. Like, I'm legitimately regretting trying out this list. Oh well. Also, fuck Exile. I'm definitely not on the fence. And I'm gonna finish this league. I'm definitely gonna finish this league. I'm wondering if there's like a clean answer to Kaya's Guile. But I don't think there is. The spell is just so good. See, in my opponent's deck, it's... Exactly. See, you get it. It doesn't make us better when we're supposed to be better, but it makes us worse when we're supposed... Rather, it doesn't make us better when we're worse, but it makes us worse when we're supposed to be better. It's just mind-blowing. I think that the dude is just playing the list out of spite. The dude is gravity training. What am I playing here? Am I removing that? I'll assume this is Shadow. I'll assume this is Shadow. Against Shadow... Against Shadow... I don't like removing that. Because against Shadow, the Swiftspear really doesn't run well enough. I guess I'll find out here. If he plays a 2-drop, then I'm double bolting whatever he's doing. Now he plays a Scourge. I bolt the Scourge. Yeah. Sad that I can't do that, but whatever. Yeah, Swiftspear in Scourge builds doesn't run all that well. So my default... Oh, have a good one, Pride. Thanks for hanging out, as long as you did. My heuristic for beating Rakdos Shadow is just not giving a crap about Swiftspear. Like, their Swiftspear is so slow. You have a second Scourge? Second Scourge would be a problem. A second Scourge is a problem. No blocks, huh? Guess I'm gonna go for it. And again, like I feel tempted to side out the baubles, just because I'm never grinding better than Shadow, right? I have this card, their threats are larger. They just grind much better than me. So yeah, I'm just siding out that package for removal and whatnot. Aha, it doesn't have TBR. Without TBR, just going for it here. Yeah, now, honest to God, Bauble seems bad. Searing Blaze seems bad. That seems good. Do I like Kor here? Doesn't block things well enough. Probably not. Like some Tormod script to make the things worse. I was thinking if I would like Kor to make Scourge more awkward. Not really. I like this hand. I like this hand. It's decent, I guess. See, this is why I like Burn. It's because of the consistency, and Bauble just throws that consistency under a bridge. Is this a Thoughtseize Swiftspear? Okay. Like, if consistency is just under the bridge, then why are you playing Burn? Like, honestly. If you want to play a good Bauble deck, you play what my opponent's playing. If you want to play a... So you might actually have Scourge. And he's just sandbagging. I actually like that. Actually like that a lot. Can I kill Scourge? No. Well, I can. I don't think I want to. I can still kill Scourge. Helixing Scourge deals 6 damage to it, essentially. I'm just passing here. Even though Swift Spearing, Lava Spiking, attacking seems okay, but passing also seems good. So this is Rakdos Shadow, right? Yeah, Rakdos Shadow. Which is a deck I kind of want to build, to be honest. In paper. Online it's way too expensive. It's a deck I'd build in paper. I guess I can attack here. Gives me lethal next turn, which I like. Still gives me lethal next turn, which, again, I like. This is gonna be tragic that my one win is a game 1 where I didn't see Bauble and a game 2 where I sided them out. I couldn't even keep it going for one league. Is basically what happened in terms of Baubles being something or not being something. This is a Scourge, which is a 9/9. Doesn't matter, opponent, you're dead. Does not matter. Him getting stuck on one land was tragic for him. Like, he kept the hand. My opponents probably don't feel sorry for me when I keep one-landers and they get screwed like that. I don't think shadow builds should play like such low land numbers. Do they play? How many lands do they play? I'm curious. They play 20? Huh. So arguably my opponent got unlucky for screwing on lands as long as they did. Just like a certain someone that essentially drops like 2/3 of his games to keeping one-landers. Because he convinced himself that those one-landers were mathematically correct. I wonder if I should drop to 19 lands and just never keep one-landers. I ought to try that, to be honest. Like, math doesn't lie. It just laughs at you when it doesn't work. Against Fluffy Wolf. This is from the on the Discord. Boys, look, this hand's good. Okay, now well, I'm not sure what he's on. Is his hand good? Now being real. Well, I have Bauble. I'm gonna keep. I'm gonna keep. A shuffle and get a fetch land. He didn't show me Lurrus, so I can assume he's not on an aggro deck. I'm gonna play Goblin Guide. Pretty sure this, yeah. This is someone from the Ponza Discord. Do I cast this ball here? This is Tron. Okay, because Tron won yesterday, so it makes sense. Let's get some info, I guess. The big Karn. Might have just screwed myself with this keep. Look, I swear it was mathematically. I should stop saying that. Holy shit. I'm gonna tilt myself into oblivion. But it was because I saw 2 cards, right? I saw 2 cards. It's like a 70+% chance of getting it. Although, you know what? I don't know, when I played Pokemon, you never really played moves that only had 70% chance working. Just because they were bad. Like, they were unreliable. Y'all think that... Do y'all think that they get Trinisphere? If it doesn't get Trinisphere, I could still win. Okay, man. I have smart. My opponent is smart. What am I setting out? This whole crew is pretty terrible. Just to fill her up with. Yeah, it seems fine. Okay, so I need to make a rule for myself. Don't keep one-landers. Ever. Even if I have to mull down to like 5. I'm done keeping one-landers. Like, I genuinely, like... Maybe I should record these things, but I'm pretty sure that my losses are just from keeping one-landers. I'm not saying I would win every match if I didn't keep those one-landers. I'm just saying that keeping them doesn't make me more likely to win. This is Tron, green Tron, I think. Yeah, this is green Tron. I saw Sylvan Scrying. And I lost because of the Bosseidon classic, keeping one-landers because they're mathematically correct and then getting screwed by them. I should my next stream on Thursday, I'm gonna play some Bonza, make some experiments with it. But I'm probably playing a league or two tomorrow, and I'm gonna try and see what happens if I don't keep one-landers, like ever. If I just make it a rule to not keep one-landers, I want to see if I win more, or if like my win rate just gets bumped up. Because this league could have been very... I guess he mulled to 5. Because this league, like Prowess and Jund, could have gone very different if I didn't do those things. Guess it doesn't matter here, right? Just charm the face. Attack for 2. This isn't the problem matchup. The problem matchup is the next one, which makes me kind of sad he mulled to 5 here to keeping a not turn 3 Tron. Because it essentially means that that's not great. Am I cycling that? Nah. I cycle next turn if I don't find a spell. My opponent's also dead next turn with just what I have, so they have this member, that would be something. Do need to be wary of Weather the Storm? No, I don't. Okay, cool. And Stirrings and Find Tron. Oh, my opponent will. Okay, no. So just dead. Cool, 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 cool. Pretty sure there's no 0 mana removal, but never know. I got like one extra path on the play, just to maybe get around those pesky things, those pesky Wormcoil engines. It sucks that Thragtusk doesn't get bypassed with path. Like, Thragtusk is really annoying. This hand isn't great. It's 10 damage. Is 10 damage enough? This hand's kinda slow. I can't keep this on the draw. I can't, right? Turn 1 Bolt, turn 2 Boros Charm, turn 3 at best Helix Bolt, and he's still like at 7. That's a lot. I need creatures, yo. It's good. Double Goblin Guides is the best of it. Yeah, that's a big no-no for me, because Vortex is correct. Card's really good. Like, Vortex is way too good to pass on. So, quote-unquote best case scenario here. Pretty sure I lost game 1, right? Because I kept a 1-lander. Like an idiot. That's actually good, huh? Okay, this is 4 damage. So he has Tron. Shuffles away the Chromatic Star. Oh no! God damn it. Play Stratosphere here. I didn't see. This one is my fault. This one is my fault. I didn't see what he had there. I didn't see what I revealed with the guides. The guide boys. I guess they both have to attack Karn. If Karn gets Wormcoil, I'm just screwed. It's still a problem. Or did I kill myself there? No, I guess drawing non-land. Yeah, okay, I was just dead to turn 3 Tron. Okay, so my final verdict. My final verdict is that Bauble does not belong in Burn at all. I can get one Seal of Fire if the meta is especially grindy, which it isn't right now. But my Bauble is not good. Bauble is bad. Bauble is so bad. It was never relevant in a good way. It was only relevant in a bad way. Maybe there was one game where I cast Bauble off the graveyard. That was also the matchup I lost because I couldn't have Vortex coming in. So yeah, I don't think that this is a good list. Which honestly, makes me appreciate the dude that plays it much more. Like, if you can get top 8, in this case, the 3rd place with that list, then you're just a master burn player, to be honest. Like, if you can saw off a foot and still race against the best and almost get there, you're a great runner. This list, I was thinking today that maybe, so I don't want lures in the side, to be honest. Today, and in today's stream, yeah, Eidolon is surprisingly good in the Heliod matchup. Yeah, because like if you can land them, yeah, exactly. Like, it's not suited for burn. The pilot is just really fucking good with the deck. I was thinking that I might want to test cutting Eidolon in the current meta, but I don't think I can convince myself enough. Like, Eidolon is just so good when it sticks. So I have a sideboard slot. I have one sideboard slot. I guess I could dedicate Skullcrack. Like, is there a spicy one-off that I would like to play? There's a spicy one-off that I would like to play. Yeah, Grim Lava. I guess I can rock a Grim Lavamancer here. It's like in those games. Or maybe Grim Lavamancer is just bad here, to be honest. Ooh, I know the single that I'm gonna run that I love. Engineered explosives. It's not cheap, but on 1 and on 2, it's really good right now. Deals with Ariok, deals with Prowess, deals with Shadow. I really love this card. Like, I could even see myself playing 2. That is that good. Like a 2/2 with Rest in Peace. And it just randomly hits some other matchups. There's also that argument to play. I don't know. This I'm gonna leave these open for when I pick up the game some other time. But that's all for today. So conclusions. Bauble, no good in burn. Don't play it. And I know like my reach is not great. So I know that most people that will be on burn in the coming weeks will be on Bauble, just because Bauble placed 3rd in this super qualifier, and it's very easy to fall in the trap of playing Bauble. But don't. If you watch me, even once, which is right now, don't play Bauble in your burn decks. It's bad. Another thing, I'm pretty terrible at keeping one-landers. I shouldn't do it. I need like a banner under my monitor saying don't keep one-landers, you fucking idiot. And there was a 3rd thing which I don't remember. Either way, thank you very much for watching. Yada yada yada. Follow me on Twitch, Twitter, YouTube if you want the VODs to catch me live and to see when I'm going live, which is on Twitter. See you next time.